Your mom put you in debt for hundreds of thousands of dollars. In this video, I want to get into Con Mom on Netflix. It's about an hour and a half long. So if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. You have Graham. He is a executive chef, and then he hires Heather. And they work together, and I guess they realize they have the same dreams and goals and decide to get into a relationship. And she says never really asked who his mom was. But she knew he had like unresolved trauma with it, and they felt that they had this great connection, and for them to be together all those years and her not to inquire, or for him not to express to her about his mom, and he doesn't even know why he was in foster care. These things were never discussed. Do you understand? All of these experiences that he is having were never even verbalized to get that energy out from him. It's like a volcano from the entire time waiting to erupt. So these are not stupid people. These are intelligent people. They're just not using their spiritual intelligence. He's just not tapping in. It has nothing to do with degrees. You have to tap in. You have to tune in. It's required of you. Otherwise, you get yourself into situations like this. And then you have Heather. She's stoic. And Graham, if you look at him, he has all of these layers. But you can tell that he doesn't genuinely express feelings. Like, he holds back a lot. He expresses at a surface level. They find out they're about to have a baby. And then they find his birth certificate. They're looking for his mom. So a lady reaches out to him saying that she's his mom after a couple of months. She tells him that he was stripped away from her. And it satisfies him based on her answer. There's nothing else that he mentioned that was said outside of that. And then she goes straight to the con of having a terminal illness. He did not guard his heart not one time with this lady. But it's all right in front of him. He begins to ask her a series of questions. But it's these hard questions that need to be put out there, because she is finding him after they were searching for her, and then they just stopped. And then she comes in like months later. Graham, he had tunnel vision. He was already set to go see her regardless of any questions that were asked to her. He already was in sight to meet this lady. That it doesn't matter what she would have said. He would have went anyway. She said, hey, meet me in Liverpool. Like, his face is like, I found her. It's like this need was fulfilled within Graham after finding this lady who says to be his mom. And that's the thing. Needs can't come outside of you, because you're giving someone the power to mess you up. And unfortunately, these are his circumstances that he experienced. And the only way he's going to learn that he doesn't need her is for him to go through this. So it's really interesting to watch this, but then it's also sad to watch this, because I could see the roller coaster of emotions that he went through. But he had a need for it. He craved it. He wanted it. So now that she tells Graham she has terminal cancer, she knows you're not going to question her anymore after this. You're not going to like grill somebody who has cancer. I mean, normally we wouldn't. You took the focus on what was going on. Now your focus is on the cancer. I guess some of the questions would have been like, are you on chemotherapy? What medications are you taking? How often do you see your doctors? Just things like that. All of that went out the window. I have my toy poodle hanging out with me. You probably hear him in the background. Want to say hi to YouTubers? Say hi. Yeah, there we go. And now she's offering both of them, Graham and Heather, cars. His mom says to him, I haven't bought you a gift, ever. So I'm going to buy you this car to take away 45 years of pain. A car can't take away your pain. So you can tell they're really like invested, not even stopping to think, how do you afford and maintain these cars? I guess because the mom was telling them she's going to leave them set for life. That makes sense. But when they were purchasing the cars, there was nothing spoken of at that time of an inheritance. There was a no chill factor. A train going 180 miles per hour without stopping, and they were on it. When Jesus was on the mount, tempted by Satan, it's the same concept. It's like, I will give you this, I will give you this, I will give you this. And they accepted the gifts. how did his name get on there legally? So there's no way that if someone's buying me a car, I am signing off on anything legally. You're not going to get me to put my signature on some legal documents that when you say you're buying me a car, you're signing everything. And you know what I'm noticing, honestly? Once Graham and Heather had their baby, when the day the baby's born, the mom doesn't give them any peace. She's all saying that she's really, really sick and she needs their help. And supposedly she's peeing blood. I'm going to all these doctors. And when did she ever go see a doctor? Peep how when they pick up the mom, she looks well. Like, her spirits are up. She's good now. Like, hey, like, you're sick. You needed me. Like, it was kind of like, I'm here. And now she's suddenly better. I'm gonna tell you straight up, if anybody knew in that household that grandma was a hustler, it was the baby. The baby knew. The baby just got here. None of those egoic preferences. The baby knew what was up with grandma, but the baby couldn't say nothing. Mom has flown him out to a location to sign some papers for her inheritance. And Grandma's making it to like he was gonna help save the planet too. Like, oh, if you want to take it and recycle this and recycle that and, and put some windmills up and, like, that's what his intentions were going to be with the money. That's what he was like, you can help the people. Yeah, okay. The idea was just to meet her, right? I'm going to meet my mom. I wanted to meet her. So now, not only do you meet her, but you're, like, entangled with her money. What is all of this other stuff? So now she's offering Juan a house, and she told Juan she's going to give him $3.5 million. Oh, and then she changes it. I'm going to give you $7 million. Oh, but the money's not here yet. The money's coming from Asia. Juan was the only one who was like, wait a minute. No. That's not what we're doing. We're not doing that. This is my life. So I like that Juan took control of his life and had some introspective about himself. Yo, this dude just said he had to fight. He had to fight to get home to Heather because his mom didn't want him to go back to the house. Heather's freaking traumatized. She's traumatized. This is traumatic for her. She just had a baby. It was a difficult pregnancy. So that is traumatic in itself. The father of the baby disappeared on her. She's asking neighbors to go get milk and supplies for her. And he wants to be there, guys. That's what I keep saying. He wants to be there. That's where his heart wants to be. So your heart is going to give you that experience. If you want to experience hell on earth, you will experience it. So to take what they say, the knife, and put it in you and then turn it, right? To make it worse, they do a DNA test and Graham finds out that really, really, really your mom, like, she gave birth to you. Like, that's your mom. It's like, fortunate because you're like, damn, I don't want this lady to be my mom, right? I just want to kind of disconnect from her. Your mom has stole like thousands of dollars from you and put you in debt for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And just came in and just turned your life upside down. Your real mom, like the one who carried you in her womb. The fact that it's really his mom, like she actually carried him and gave birth to him, and then shows up 45 years later, shows me that she knew where he was all this time. Technology era, I mean, Facebook came out in 2008, if I remember correctly. That's the year I remember Facebook came out. Officially for us, not for the school, not for the college. So the fact that she came in and did that to him, like knowing he has a son, it's cold. It's a cold, cold world, baby. It's cold. Like the fact that Heather at the end of the documentary says you have to wonder why did she come into our lives. So that's a good question to ask yourself. It really is. And once you ask the question, Miss Heather, you are going to get the answers, which is beautiful because she's asking her soul the questions. And your soul is going to answer you. Every time. Never fails. I do like that at the end of the documentary, Dionne calls Graham. And Graham at this point, you know, he's guarding his heart. That's still his mom, right? Because you got to think about it. Let's just say he just doesn't talk to her again. Like that helps when people say, oh, I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to block you. I'll never talk to you again. But the blocking is like a form of resistance because they're always there lingering in the background. Or what would she have said? Right. You can do that. But it doesn't really help all the time. So he opened it up, gave her the platform. And he's just like, okay, be well, mom, whatever. Take care, bye. And that should probably not happen to him again. Fortunately, it's a lesson learned. And, you know, him and Heather are no longer together. I guess they couldn't storm out this weather. But it's a good documentary. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. If you have seen it, comment on your thoughts. I want to hear them. One more thing, guys. Black Mirror is coming out on Thursday. I don't know what season it is. That's one of my favorite shows. I think it's like 6 coming out on Thursday. So, oh my gosh, I'm looking out for those episodes. I'm going to talk about those. And then let me know who is watching $1 Million Secret. Let me know if you're watching that show. That show is crazy. So, probably something else to talk about. But it's a psychological warfare is what I'm showing. It's crazy. But okay, guys, I'll talk soon.